everyone. Okay, so I just wanted to hop on here really quick and make a video of how to attach letters, well, how to make a bow and then how to attach letters and bows and other elements to a wreath that's already been made. I do plan on making a video later on how to actually attach flowers to a wreath, but I just wanted to keep it pretty simple for today. So first I'm gonna do the bow. This is a very simple bow. I want mine to be pretty wide because all I have on my, I hope you guys can see, so you just fold it, make your seam a little, not all the way to the edge, but pretty close so that it can't slip through the tie that we're gonna make. Fold it. So this is all that's gonna be on my wreath. So I want to make this bow pretty wide. So I cut the strips pretty wide. Then when I do this one, I'm gonna make this piece just a tad bit smaller, this loop, just a tad bit smaller. Hope you guys can see it okay. Move this a little closer, just make sure everybody can see. Okay, so make a loop, and then you take your seam part and turn it over like this. And you do the same thing again, but a smaller loop. And make sure you have it overlapping pretty good. But then turn it over to where your seam is on the bottom. Okay, then you're going to just bunch it up in the middle. Hold on a minute, my ribbon is fraying here, so I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. Starting to fray and look really bad. Hold on just a second. Okay. Alright, so seam as wide as I can, flip it over. Alright. And then bunch it up in the middle as much as you can. This is a really good, simple little bow to just add a little something extra to a wreath that you maybe bought or was already pre-made. Okay, then you bunch this up in the middle as well. Stick it to the bottom of this one. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like in your hand. Then you take some jute twine and you just wrap it around the middle. As much as you want or as little as you want. I like to do a lot because I think it looks really good to have a lot on there. It adds another color in there and it just looks really pretty. So, okay, leave a good amount of slack because you're gonna need to use that to tie it to your wreath. You have to move your knot over. So you tie it in the back. Nice and cinched. And tight. Okay, so then leave that because that's what you're going to need to use to tie it to your wreath. Okay, there's your bow. If it's a little bit uneven, you can either pull it or you can cut off one side. A lot of people take their tails and they will fold them like this in half and cut like this to make the little V shape. But I really like, for this wide ribbon, I really like it straight. So there's your bow. Gonna attach that first. It's as easy as can be. You just put it on wherever you want it, and you can lay out your pieces first. Okay, and then I'm gonna tie it. You can flip your wreath over, but I don't really need to. I can feel it. So well, I'll flip it over so you guys can see. Okay, I want to tie it around the whole wreath. Times. Cut off the slack. Okay, so bow is done. All right, so one thing down. Then I have this S. I bought this at Hobby Lobby for like $2, I think. I stained it dark walnut, and then I just distress painted over it very, very lightly with some white paint. So I'm gonna take, in order to attach this to my wreath, we need to move that bow up a little bit. Oh no, I like that, okay. So let me just look at it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So in order to attach this to my wreath, I'm going to use these eyelet screws. When I first started making wreaths, I could not figure out how people put like the cute little signs and letters and everything. And I tried using like fishing line and twine, but it just looked bad. Like you could see sorry, my son is snorting over there. So you could see the wire, and I didn't like that. So, okay, I have just a very small drill bit. I think it's like the smallest one. I'm just gonna start just to drill a tiny little hole. I hardly ever use this drill. Okay, I'm just gonna start a very small hole. See, it's very, very small. And on the two like widest parts, actually I'll do it over here. Once you get a hole started, you can take, this is pointed, even if you don't have a drill, if you just push it in really hard and start twisting it, you'll probably be able to get it in there without even drilling a hole. It'll just take a little bit more work, but if you don't have one, you don't have to have a drill to do this project. So it takes a minute to get started. Hold on. I may have to drill it a little bit further. There we go. It's going. There we go. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. Give it a little bit of a hole to attach the second one. You don't really need to. I just put two on there just so that, to keep it from like flopping around. It's tricky getting it started. There we go. Okay. All right, so that's the second one. Okay, then I'm going to take this twine, there's jute twine, cut off two good strips of it. We'll start by tying the twine onto the hook. You could do this with fishing line too. I don't think you really see it, so I just use the twine. But if you're worried about people seeing it, you can use fishing line just to make sure that it's not going to be seen. Okay, so I'm going to stand up and look at exactly where I want this to be placed. I think I want it right here. And then just going to try to get it in under the greenery. Make one knot, and then I'll flip the wreath over and make a couple more knots just to make sure that it's on there good. And then, like I said, if you can put it underneath all the flowers and the greenery and all that stuff, then you won't be able to see. Just make sure before you tie it that you have it placed where you want it before you get it tied down. I'm just weaving this in underneath these little boxwood strips here, or sprigs, I should say. And then tie it one time, place it, flip the wreath over, and then secure it down. You can take some hot glue too and just go over this knot again, but I probably won't. I don't feel like it's necessary. It's a pretty good knot. Okay, got the excess. Everybody see? There's the second one. So if you have a pre-made wreath, this takes all of about 10 minutes just to add some cute little things on there. I think I'm actually gonna go back. It's on there, but I think I want this bow I want this bow up a little bit, so I'm actually gonna move it, but I won't put that part in the video because you guys saw how to do it. I think I want it up in this corner up here. So I hope this was helpful. If you give it a try, let me know.